Hey guys, welcome back to channel Football Analytics. Today I'm going to be giving out tips for the Europa League second leg fixtures. I'm recording this video a bit earlier because I wasn't sure if I was going to do the night video after the Champions League games. As you know, Inter's playing in a couple of hours. It's a tense moment right now and I might be depressed. Depends on the Inter result against Bayern. By the way, I got a mic. This is an old mic, so might as well put it up to use. Let me know in the comment section if the audio sounds better. If it is, I'm going to keep using it. Now, let's get more professional. Hit a thumbs up on this channel, guys. Let's keep it growing. Always appreciate your support. So what shall we start with? Let's go with Man U against Lyon. We had Man U to score in the previous game. It ended 2-2. I told you guys in the previous video, you can go back, that I think there's going to be an English team in the final of the Europa League, and I might be changing my prediction because Man U has been absolutely shit. It's Man U is unpredictable. Like, honestly, I thought they were having a good moment when they had 2 draws in a row, 2 wins in a row, this little area. And since the Nottingham lost, they've been pretty shit. And they've been conceding a lot, guys, in the last 2 games. 4 against Newcastle, 2 against Lyon. And I lost my confidence in them again. And Lyon, on the other hand, we had them on the weekend. We won that bet. Look at that. Look how many goals they're freaking scoring. By the way, on this channel, for the newcomers, we're only betting on goals. And check out the goal market right now. First of all, let's see the market. So Man U is pretty high favorite here at 175 to win the game and 433 for Lyon. That's really tasty, and that's what really caught my eye. And currently 185 for over 1. Over 1 means if they score 1 goal, you get a refund. If they score 2 goals, you win the bet. So the over 1 market is really nice, and guys, I think I'm gonna go with this. There's just nothing telling me that Man United is not going to concede. Guys, let me know in the comment section, especially Man United fans who are up to date with all the news. Is Onana going to be playing in this game, or the Turkish goalkeeper? Like, what's going on with that situation? Because it does matter. If we're going to be taking a Lyon goal, there's already one thing that I'm slightly worried about. That's because the first game was 2-2, so it could end 0-0. And, you know, Man United does tend sometimes to play really low-scoring games. Like, look at that. They had 0-0 against Man City, 1-0 against Nottingham, so they could go to extra time, but hopefully not, because Lyon's been scoring a shit ton of goals. So my first tip, guys, is to go with the underdog and to take the odds 185 for Lyon to score. Then let's move on to the Lazio Bodo game. Guys, I really love those teams in terms of making money on them. We're 3-for-3 with Bodo this year and 3-for-3 on Lazio in the last 3 games, basically. We took 1 game for them to score and 2 games that they're going to be conceding. We won all 3, and for Bodo, we've been taking and making money on them. So this is a really tough call for me, but I am liking Lazio in this game because the VAR chart is at work here. Look at that. 4 games in a row where Bodo hasn't conceded. Also, Lazio has to go in full attack mode because Bodo won 2-0 the first game. And right now, the situation is Lazio was one of the top 3 favorites in the Europa League, but right now they only have 27%. And let's see how it plays out. But I do believe Lazio is going to score 1 goal. I would suggest for this game for you guys to take it live because the odds are not so great right now. For the over 1 market on Lazio, it's a bit over 140. And for Bodo, by the way, it's tasty as hell because Bodo could be scoring. Bodo, guys, Lazio has to attack. Bodo can go in counter-attack, and they've been scoring shit ton of goals, guys. Look, the odds right now are 270 for over 1 market. That's insane. And also, if you want to take a simple Bodo goal, it's at 170. But I feel like this could be potentially a low-scoring game. Look how Lazio has been playing in the previous game. Look at that, all under 2.5. But I think this game depends really on the first half. If Lazio scores 1 goal in the first half, there's a little possibility. And in the second half, it's still 0-0. Man, Bodo will have better chances than Lazio to score a goal. So guys, my tip here is to go with Lazio over 1, but I really don't think it would be a bad bet with tastier odds to go with Bodo live or over 1 at this point. Then we move on to Frankfurt against Tottenham. Another tricky game, guys. It's crazy. 3 of the first 4 games in the first leg were draws, and this is one of them. So the line is actually rising on Tottenham. It was at 230, now it's at 280, so money is going in on Frankfurt, and they've been pretty solid at home the last 2 games. Look at that. But this is what concerns me because they haven't conceded. So if you go for a Tottenham goal, guys, this might help you out. Look at this streak right now. They lost 4 games in a row away. Could they go 5 in a row? Sure. This is the Spurs we're talking about, but Ainge Postecoglou promised us that they're going to be winning a cup in the second season, and that's the only trophy that they have left. So could they go and beat Frankfurt away? Look, I'm leaning towards taking Frankfurt here, guys, for a simple goal. I've been really bad with Tottenham. Whenever I take on them, they usually lose, and I lose my money. So I'm going to ride with Frankfurt here. I hope it's not a 0-0 game. I hope we're going to get goals from both sides. It's going to be good for us both, because I'm pretty sure some of you are going to take a Spurs goal. But at this moment, guys, I'm more confident with how Frankfurt has been playing at home the last two games. We're talking about one goal here. The market right now is at 135 for the over 1, and for Spurs it's at 145 for them. Yeah, also over 1. So not just a goal, over 1 refund. And if you want to take these games live, that's a tough call, guys, because if it goes 0-0 or a draw, it gets tougher. I wouldn't recommend to take this game live. Third pick is going to be to go with Frankfurt. Let me know, guys, your thoughts about this game. Give me all your freaking predictions that you're going to be taking for the Europa League. Now, let's move on to the last game, your most hated team, because you probably lost. The Accumulator brothers had the Bilbao goal, which we had in the previous video. Wait, let me go back. I'm tripping. Hold on. Here we are. So Bilbao against Rangers. We went 4 out of 5 in the last video, and Bilbao was our only game that didn't go through. We had a Bilbao goal, which they did score. They canceled goal. They missed a penalty. They were playing against the 10-man Rangers team for about 75 to 80 minutes. There was a huge extra time, and they didn't manage to score. And I saw a lot of you guys were pissed. And let's see what they cook up this game. But guys, the smart money went last weekend on La Liga. I didn't make a La Liga video, but this was a good call. Comment down below if you actually took Bilbao in the second half live, because they hadn't scored in 3 consecutive games, and they were going to be scoring eventually. And in this game, guys, I'm going to ride with Bilbao. I'm going to stick to my call from a few weeks ago. I said Bilbao is the favorite to win this cup, and I think they're going to pass in this game. Of course, there's a risk again it goes to 0-0. Bilbao does tend to play a lot of those games. Here, this is the streak, 3 games in a row 0-0, but I don't believe this game is going to go 0-0. Once again, I might be proven wrong, but I'm going with the Bilbao goal. The over 1 line is blocked right now, so this is a game to take live. I confidently believe that Bilbao is going to score in 90 minutes, and if you want to go with the Rangers goal, the odds are rising. It's currently at 172. Now, the line for outcomes, it's 138 for Bilbao to win and 8 on Rangers. So if you want to go for the underdogs, guys, go for it. You never know. It's the Europa League. Anything can happen. Now, one more thing. Let's talk about the Conference League pretty fast, because last week went 3 for 3 in the Conference League. Wait, let's go. Let's get back to it. Right. So we had Fiorentina, Betis, and Celje to score. All of them did their job, and I feel like that was the round that they already passed through. So you see, they're all in the 90s. The only game that could be concerning is Jagiellonia against Betis. I don't think Jagiellonia is a bad team, but Betis also lost against Villarreal. So looks like everybody's going to be passing. But the odds are extremely low on the Conference League, but I do think Celje, Betis, and Fiorentina are going to be passing. So we're only sticking to Europa League games, and there are some actually good odds. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hit a thumbs up on this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.